Today in the program, celebration every day. Any level of event management, event industry meets with tourism, or the story of one amazing woman's success. A holiday is not just a day off interrupting our everyday lives. It is celebration coming out from everyday life. This is joy and gladness, a feast and dance, relaxation and communication. And every holiday has its own ritual celebrations unique to this day. This is the day when we allow ourselves to do what we really want. For Kazakhstan, a multicultural and multi-ethnic country with traditions of kindness and hospitality, celebration of any festive event, whether private anniversary or national holiday, is a special occasion. Perhaps that is why event management has become so respected, challenging, but an extremely interesting business in our country. Eleonora Belova is an integral part of the most memorable holidays of our country for more than 15 years. She reigns on the stage of a variety of events, creating an atmosphere of joy, celebration, and fireworks of emotions. And her event company has become one of the first in Kazakhstan. Today, our heroine has two parallel businesses.
На сегодняшний момент я занимаюсь организацией всех видов праздников и туристической деятельностью.
Today I'm busy with all kinds of events and tourism. Tourism of different directions. Our company is located in Athens, Greece. It is a very interesting field. People associated it with fantastic rest and happiness. The same with events. Actually, I work at weddings. I do love weddings. It is my favorite event. I want to make them modern, stylish, beautiful, and love to pay attention to every detail. And you know I'm good at it.
Красивые такие, чтобы каждой мелочи прям придавалось значение очень большое. И у меня получается.
However, first, Eleonora Belova didn't even think of making events or touristic trips. She was busy with a totally different kind of business that helped her in the formation of her own business.
Ничего не предвещало, что я буду работать в этой сфере. Я филолог по образованию, и я писала диссертацию и училась в аспирантуре.
Nothing looked like I would work in this field. I studied philology. I worked on my PhD and also finished my postgraduate training program at the Institute of Literature and Art under the Academy of Science. I engaged with ethnics, Kazakh folklore. I loved everything connected with traditions, customs, culture. But all this was not connected to what I am doing today.
Что я буду проводить праздники, потому что и профессии такой не было, и в принципе этим занимались просто люди одаренные, которые там приходили.
As it often happens, life was changed at once. By that moment, she was practicing her teaching profession and psychology and giving personal consultations. Eleonora received an offer that was hard to resist.
В конце 90-х уже ко мне поступило предложение, меня пригласили работать в Центральный дворец бракосочетания.
At the end of the 90s, I had an offer to work at the Central Wedding Palace. I worked there and created my first agency located in the Wedding Palace. First, it was just managing ceremonies, and then it ran its turn. As a psychologist, I made a compatibility test with my first couple. At time bridal couples were given coupons so they could come and fill the form and have advice whether they fit each other or not.
Проконсультироваться, заполнить анкеты, подходят они друг другу или нет. И вот одна из пар была в какой-то растерянности.
One of the couples got used to me so much that she even asked to host their wedding as a hostess. I loved the idea very much, and I wanted to do it. I took a dare to host the wedding without knowing anything, because I didn't see how wedding parties were held besides mine that I didn't like. For a few nights, I got prepared, came up with some ideas with no internet.
Интернета не было. В общем, что-то я пыталась придумать.
The first experience was not easy. Despite a trained voice and a well-bred speech that are required for Master of Ceremonies, as well as good teaching skills that lets her work with the audience, Eleonora did her best in making that high day in the life of a young couple a real holiday.
Это, конечно, было очень сложно. Это было настолько сложно, что я была просто сама в шоке от того, насколько это непростое дело.
It was so difficult that I was shocked. It was not a simple thing. 6 hours, you must radiate positivity. You must make people have fun and be interesting for them. To make something unusual other than what they see hundreds of times, and jokes that they know by heart. It was a very hard experience in my life.
Сейчас будет каждое слово твое уже, у них уже в голове отпечатано. Это был, конечно, очень жесткий опыт в моей жизни. Хотя вроде бы как бы...
But the wedding went wonderfully. People came to me and thanked me, and they were really happy. From that moment, people started to invite me and recommend me to their friends as an amazing hostess.
Какой-то процесс, что меня стали предлагать, видимо, рекомендовать своим друзьям, говорить, что я так замечательно веду.
In making Eleonora as a hostess, a great role played her previous experience: philology, knowing traditions and customs of different people, skills of practicing psychologist, teaching skills, all this led her to fame.
Поскольку я занималась научной работой, да, я занималась преподавательской работой.
Since I engaged with scientific work and teaching, it was very important for me. Love for literature and art. It was not my hobby, it became my work. So as a disciplined person, I took that responsibility seriously.
Я сразу же стала относиться к этому вот очень серьезно.
The best praise for me is when people say, "Eleonora, you rose me up. I even didn't expect it from myself that I'm so good. I've never seen and heard of such weddings." It is not just buzzwords like "you are the best," etc. It is some kind and special words.
А это были какие-то вот личные особенности.
Very soon, Eleonora Belova had to go beyond being a hostess. She became an event manager who solved all unavoidable technical problems and difficulties, but also fixed conflict situations that rose up among people preparing for an event. No matter if it was a family event like a wedding or company party.
Психологически это человеческий фактор. Он существует в этой профессии.
Of course, psychological factors come around. It is the most difficult thing in this profession. That's why I spend hours talking with them. I think about everything all day. For sure, my experience helps me. It is a common situation when a bridal couple comes with their parents. So it is already 6 people, and you must discuss everything together. They have all their own opinions, without mentioning the 300 people at the wedding. Naturally, it is the most difficult part of the evening. To make guests not notice that a couple had a conflict, didn't speak to each other yesterday, they just threw their rings and said, "We will never get married." But I must do my job. I have a target, so I must reach this target. I must host this wedding as best as I can. I must be satisfied by myself. It's very complicated since I am very self-rigorous. But due to these complexities, Eleonora Belova gathered a team of professionals of the event industry who were able to solve any difficulty in organizing the event and can swiftly create the most massive celebration turnkey, from ideas and technical support to implementation.
Я знаю о свадьбах все. Нет такого вопроса, что вот мне задали в любой сфере.
I know everything about weddings. There is no question that I don't have an answer to. I know how to organize the meeting of just marrieds, how to solve the situation, how to play games. What is more, for all people of our city, I hosted weddings of 50 nationalities out of 120.
50 точно я провела. Я уже занималась и продюсированием, и организацией концертов.
I've already produced and organized concerts, made decorations, and so on, because I have a good team, cameramen and photographers. I've learned everything about the wedding industry. It is not surprising that almost from that moment, Eleonora Belova was invited to all events, not only weddings, but anniversaries, many company parties, official ones, and state holidays. Today, her list includes more than 1,000 hosted events.
В 2000 году я провела свою какое-то тысячное мероприятие.
In 2000, I hosted my 1,000th event, but actually it is not so important how many events you have organized and hosted. The most important is its level. You have different events always, so you must prepare something new. No matter the number of events, no matter how many years you work, you must always keep yourself in shape and treat every event like the first one, the first wedding, the first birthday, the first work party, so people believe in you.
Держишь в форме, что это твоя первая свадьба, или это первый твой юбилей, или это первый корпоратив новогодний, который тебе...
People who come to the event don't think, "Oh, how nice, she is working for many years." Oh, it is an anniversary event in her life. No, they think only about their own event, because it is the most important for them.
Они думают, что у них-то это мероприятие первое, и это для них важно.
Our heroine is one of the lucky showmen and event managers who are owners of an international title, Stage Virtuoso, awarded by colleagues, and probably it is an evident recognition of professionalism in this field.
Для того, чтобы остаться на рынке, для того, чтобы остаться востребованы, нужно работать над собой. И
To stay on the market, to be always in demand, you must work hard on self-improvement. I visit lots of different forums in different countries. I go to Russia, Europe for that. I learn their way of working and also teach them too. I'm a well-known speaker at international forums, including the Moscow Forum. I'm an acknowledged stage virtuoso, and it is hard to be awarded by this title, especially when so many people are engaged in it there.
Этого дела. А это не просто получить такое звание, еще и тем более там, где еще больше людей этим занимаются.
At some point of her life, Eleonora Belova decided to expand the sphere of activities and master one more field. Here, her own daughter helps her, so today, the Belovs has one more purely family business.
Моя дочь закончила университет, училась в Америке, училась в Греции, в Афинах, вышла замуж и попала в семью.
My daughter studied in America and Greece. She is married, and her husband's family is a family of professional tour operators with huge experience. Someday they offered me to open a branch in Almaty too. Now my husband, daughter, our parents-in-law, and I are managing this company. I work hard, I fling myself into the tourism business, and I have found that all our dreams about vacations have two sides of the same coin.
Мы занимаемся, и я окунулась в туризм. И оказалось, что в жизни и в мечтах это совершенно две противоположные стороны одной медали. На самом деле за обратной стороной стоит труд, сомнения, какие-то...
Actually, it is really hard work, hesitations, some difficult preparation processes. Beyond the amazing sandy beaches, seasides, and palm trees, there is hard work, sleepless nights, always online, arrived or not arrived, delayed or cancelled flights, passport check, a nice room or not. The side of tourism is very difficult, time-consuming, and requires good skills.
Очень сложная, очень трудоемкая и требующая очень большого интеллекта и образования.
Eleonora Belova handled it brilliantly. Their family travel company with a head office in Athens is developing dynamically and not only offers customers a wide range of services, but also actively participates in the development of the tourism industry, initiating the first international exhibition of wedding tourism.
Когда мы эту идею начали обсуждать и начали предлагать нашим партнерам, практически интерес был у 70...
When we began to discuss this idea and offer it to our partners, 73 countries entertained the suggestion and wanted to fly to Almaty with their most interesting and unusual offers for just married couples.
Они могут принять молодоженов. Они мне сказали, что просто мечтают попасть на такую выставку, что давно пора.
They said they had dreamed to appear at such wedding exhibitions, that it would be very interesting because of communication with representatives of travel companies face to face, who seriously, really engaged in this business, hotel trendsetters, and founders of sightseeing programs. But we invite the best ones. We have announced a competition for the best offers for our eventers.
Только тех, у кого самые необычные предложения для наших ивентеров.
Being professionally engaged in the design and management of events since 1995, Eleonora Belova, with the same professionalism, plunged into a new business. The unique exhibition is yet to be, but we are confident she will succeed at the highest level. As always,